Alright, tonight's project is we're working on the hone. I got a bunch of honing to do. I got to hone out a bunch of valve guides and case bearings and stuff. And the last few times I've been using this hone, the oil is almost down to no flow, so it's the pump in this thing's always been bad, and it's just time to fix it. So the pump is down there. Can't see it right now. That used to be full of oil in there. I pumped out most of it in the containers over here, so it quit pumping. So I still got a few gallons in there I gotta get out. But the, let's see, I got a new pump around there somewhere. I don't know what I did with it. There it is up here. So this is what the oil pump looks like. Alright, so it's just a vane 4-blade rotor down inside underneath the screen here. It's belt driven with a belt on the top that spins it. It just sits down in the oil. So mine, the vane broke, so I made a new one. Looks like a broken piston ring. Must be parts falling off this piston already. Junk piston. So anyway, this is a brand new pump. So I need to take the whole thing out here to get to it. To put it in there, which is kind of a pain in the ass. And it's nice and oily and filthy and no room. There you go. The other thing I got to fix is my foot controller. Is not tight like it's supposed to be. There's some bolts buried way under there in the back, which you can't see. See how that goes up and down? It's supposed to go up and down back there. So I need to get back in there. So I need to pull this tank out and do a bunch of work. And then hopefully I can get to all this stuff. So, what are you doing, Scooby? Scooby's come to help. So, anyway, it's going to be fun. So I'm going to go ahead and clean all this stuff out, and then I gotta see how much more oil's in there. That ought to be a big mess. Alright, we'll be back in a little bit. Alright, we're down here. I'm going to play with the draining this thing out. See what kind of a mess we can get into under here. Got me a drain pan. And there's my screwdriver at. See if we can pull this thing out a little bit. I'm not sure how much oil is still in here, but I'm sure there's a few gallons in here still, I'm sure. Disconnect that. Oh, that is sharp up in there. I think I got this with me. Go too far, you'll wear it. Not too bad. So yeah, you can see a better idea what it looks like. So the oil dumps into here from up top here, goes in here, and this fills up full of sediment, which is all your grit, which is this crap down in there. And then the excess oil goes up the top and drops in there and it repumps it. So that's kind of how it filters out. There's no real filter on this system. But in the real world, this is full of crap, and that's probably got a lot down there too, I bet. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to have a hog ring plier to get that off. I gotta figure out how to get this thing off. There's that spring that broke last time I used it. That thing's dangerous. You can see the round belt there, so I'm just going to disconnect that, I think. Let's see what's holding this thing in here. I think I could just pull the whole thing out. Okay, I'm going to try to make a mess here. First thing I do is get the oil draining. Scoop out some 15 pounds of grit out of that would be nice. Okay, that is a cork. have too much pressure, piss all over me. Yep, we're good. Absorbent pad material here. I'm sure we're going to get dirty here. Get this plate of metal up here. I'm just going to scoop off some of this extra oil here. A lot of grit in there. See if this thing lift up. Oh, okay. Good. This lifts up. Except we got this hard tube up in the way in here. Alright, so it's all hollow underneath. So this whole thing's a big tank, so all full of oil. That means we're going to fill this thing up. Oh yeah, this is full of good stuff. Top this off. Getting lighter. Ooh, this got heavier. Okay, so I'm going to go up here and fill up my buckets up here on top. At least get rid of half of this, hopefully. Yeah, I got rid of all of it. All right. Mess. So, down here again. Get that back draining. Yeah, really job. One thing about this job, we're getting oily. So these are getting pretty well filled up here. This one's still got a little room to go. So we get our hose right there for now. Okay, so I got to start disconnecting some of this stuff. So it looks like I'm going to need a 7/16 wrench there. I didn't bring that with me. Scooby's helping. I'll bring along a 1/2 inch, possibly also. Might as well bring a bigger one too, just in case. Where's the 9/16 at? There's the 9/16. There we go. And we're going to need a hog ring pliers. I forgot about that. Somewhere I got some hog ring pliers. Hog ring pliers have grooves on them, see? Hose clamp pliers too. Scooby's in the way. Okay, how much oil is going to be in there? Looks like most of the oil will be out, so we should be okay. Probably need a pair of pliers to get that hose off. Two. These have a rounded jaw on them, so it works good on round tubing. So there's our pump buried down in there. You can see all the welding where I welded it back together. I had to remake that thing. It was all broken. The camera's getting full of oil. Good, we're going to have an oily camera in a little bit. Hard to get a good shot of what's going on, but we will. Speed up the drain. Looks like we might just have enough room in the bucket for everything. It's getting nice and oily, nice and gritty down there looking. Looks like we're just about done. We're running out of oil down in here. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Alright, that's enough. Should be able to lift the thing out of here easily now. About time to drop the tools in the bucket of oil. It's usually what I do. Now, this honing oil is very clingy. Doesn't like to wipe off. Stinks to everything. Okay, we need to put this where we will not trip on it or fall into it. So maybe we're going to put it over here. All right. Shims. Let's see here. Okay, if you only go that far and the pump bottoms out in there. Let's see, what I want to do is get this here. Okay, so we're going to clean out this junk a little bit. So I got this nice container here to use. See, it's like putty in here, see? Got your old cylinders there, see? Yep. Some nice stuff here. Heavy. A lot of grip. Stay in the damn machine. So you can let this dry out and bake it. Burn it, and then you just got grit when you're done. Which you can make stuff out of if you want. Get rid of it. That's how you legally get rid of it. Make something out of it. You can use it as grit, mix it with a little bit of concrete, make a brick out of it, and you put it in your yard. It's legal. Otherwise, it's hazmat material, so you just let the oil come out of it and it settles out because grit's heavy, oil's light. So you can very easily make something out of it. So you gotta learn all the tricks in California, how to do stuff. Thing out. They got a pour area over there. Look at that. camera nice and gooey. It's like your breakfast in the morning, see? It almost looks like anti-seize. This is not the kind of anti-seize you want in your motor. Okay. There we go. Wipe off the dirt. Nice and clean so you don't make a mess. These absorbent material pads work pretty good for cleaning up oil and stuff like this. There you go. All cleaned up. Oop, I needed that piece of paper there. Yeah. I needed this. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna wipe this down so I don't touch it and get filthy. Goes back to the top. There's going to be more grit in the bottom of this tank. It's going to have to get out. First we got to get the tank out of here. And we'll clean it out too, just like everything else, and start fresh. Probably the first time it's been done since the machine was rebuilt, probably 30 years ago. Who knows when. Okay, so I got to get that hose off and way in the back over there. So we'll get that here. Let's see, where's my hog ring pliers? First thing I do is get the belt off. So let's reach back there and yank it. Okay, then I can pull this out further. It's a lot easier working on it like this. Easier buried inside the damn machine trying to do all this. It's a lot easier. Go. Sure, I can get that hose up off of there though. I'm sure it's going to be stuck in there pretty good. Yeah, appears to be. Okay, let's get this thing off of here. So this bar just comes out here by loosening this up. Clean this off again. Something about a hone, everything you touch is full of oil, so you gotta clean everything. Okay, bolt out. There so I don't lose it. One more on the back side there. Yeah, my hands are full of oil. Everything you touch is full of oil. Fall in here with it. Okay, pull that out. Yeah, this appears to be a little muck down in there. It's drip drying. Okay, so I'm gonna get this hose off of here somehow. Yeah, it don't want to come out. Nope. Yeah. Get real dirty. Okay, where's that new pump at? Okay, I gotta put all those fittings in the new pump, so everything I touch is gonna be full of the stuff now. So I need to unscrew this fitting off of here. And then maybe I don't have to take the hose off. That's good. I have just about every tool I own full of oil here in a minute. Okay, there's the big one. There's a small one. So if you put 2 wrenches together, you just squeeze with your hand and see it undoes it. Easy that was. So I can't get the hose off the fitting, but I can take the fitting off the other fitting, which is the same end result. It's off. There we go. It's back sucking the fluid now. Oh, there's a lot of muck in there. So there is the whole thing. What a mess. See it dropped in the bottom of the tank, and the tank's got about an inch layer of muck in it, it looks like. Okay. It's pretty damn filthy. Alright, what a mess. Okay, I'm gonna get all this cleaned up. I'll be back. It's gonna be a while.